Good morning and welcome. You're watching Global News Network, and I'm your host bringing you a special report on one of India's most sacred and vibrant festivals, Chhath Puja 2025. This ancient Hindu festival dedicated to the sun god, the source of life, light, and energy, was observed with great devotion and enthusiasm across India today. From the ghats of Bihar and Uttar Pradesh to the banks of the Yamuna in Delhi and the ponds of Noida, devotees gathered early this morning to offer Usha Arghya, the final prayer to the rising sun, marking the conclusion of the 4-day-long Chhath Puja celebrations. Our special report takes you now to Noida's Sector 21, where thousands of devotees gathered before dawn, braving the early morning chill, to offer prayers, seek blessings, and celebrate the festival of purity, faith, and gratitude. At the break of dawn, as the first rays of sunlight touched the still waters of the ghats in Sector 21, Noida, thousands of devotees stood waist deep, hands folded, eyes closed, and hearts filled with devotion. The sight was truly divine. Women clad in traditional saris, carrying bamboo baskets filled with fruits, sugarcane, and earthen lamps, while men stood beside them in reverence. The air was filled with devotional songs, the sound of conch shells, and the fragrance of incense sticks. Chhath Puja, a festival that celebrates the sun god and his consort Usha, is considered one of the most disciplined and spiritually significant observances in Indian tradition. The ritual of Usha Arghya, performed during sunrise, symbolizes gratitude towards the divine light that sustains all life on earth. It follows the Sandhya Arghya, offered the previous evening during sunset. Together, these rituals signify the eternal cycle of day and night, creation and renewal, in perfect harmony with nature. The devotees who observe the strict fast for 36 hours without water or food broke their fast after the morning offerings, concluding their 4-day spiritual journey of discipline, purity, and prayer. The preparations for Chhath Puja began days earlier across Noida. The local administration cleaned and decorated Sector 21 Ghat, setting up barricades, lighting arrangements, and emergency services. Officials from the Noida Authority ensured water quality testing, crowd management, and medical aid for the devotees. Volunteers from local organizations helped distribute prasad and assisted elderly participants. Despite the chilly October morning, the energy and devotion among devotees were overwhelming. We come here every year with our family. Chhath is not just a festival, it's our way of showing gratitude to the sun for giving us life and strength. The cold weather doesn't matter. Faith keeps us warm. When the first sunlight touches us, it feels like divine energy blessing our lives. Chhath Puja has its roots deep in the culture of eastern India, primarily in Bihar, Jharkhand, and Uttar Pradesh, but its spiritual message resonates across the nation. The word Chhath literally means sixth, as the festival is celebrated on the sixth day after Diwali, during the month of Kartika according to the Hindu lunar calendar. The festival is unique because it involves direct worship of the visible source of life, the sun god, and his energy that nourishes every living being. Unlike most festivals where priests conduct the rituals, Chhath Puja is observed by devotees themselves, with utmost purity, discipline, and sincerity. The rituals begin with Nahai Khai, when devotees take a holy dip and prepare a simple meal of rice, lentils, and pumpkin cooked in bronze or clay pots. The second day, Kharna, marks a day-long fast that ends only after sunset, followed by the offering of sweet dishes like kheer made of jaggery and rice. The third and fourth days are the most important, Sandhya Arghya at sunset, and Usha Arghya at sunrise, when devotees pray for the well-being of their families and the prosperity of mankind. In Noida's Sector 21, the administration made elaborate arrangements to accommodate the massive turnout. Over 5,000 devotees attended the morning rituals, turning the ghats into a sea of faith and color. Police and security personnel were stationed to ensure order, while drones monitored crowd movement for safety. The Noida Authority also deployed cleaning teams to maintain hygiene and manage the rising water levels due to heavy turnout. The festival's visual grandeur is matched only by its spiritual depth. Chhath Puja represents the harmony between human beings and nature, a reminder of our responsibility to live in balance with the environment. The sun, water, and earth, all essential elements of life, are honored through rituals that are simple yet profound. Women, often leading the rituals, are seen as symbols of strength, patience, and devotion, embodying the cultural essence of Indian spirituality. Chhath is not about grandeur, it's about gratitude. The fasting, the prayers, the early morning offerings, all symbolize discipline, humility, and respect for nature. Across India, Similar scenes unfolded in Patna, Varanasi, and other major cities. But what made Noida's Sector 21 unique this year was the community spirit, families, friends, and strangers coming together, helping each other prepare prasad, arrange lamps, and share warmth on a cold morning. As the sun rose higher in the sky, the rays reflected off the water, a symbolic union of divine energy and human devotion. For many, it was a deeply emotional moment, prayers whispered, tears shed, hands raised in silent gratitude. The conclusion of Chhath Puja marks not just the end of a festival but the reaffirmation of faith, community, and the timeless relationship between humanity and the cosmos. Despite modernization and changing lifestyles, Chhath Puja continues to thrive, connecting millions of Indians to their roots. Its message of purity, sustainability, and harmony feels more relevant today than ever before. The use of eco-friendly materials, the collective participation of citizens, and the devotion of women fasting for family well-being showcase a living tradition that transcends time and religion. From the ghats of Noida to the riverbanks of Patna, Chhath Puja 2025 stood as a testament to India's unity in diversity, a celebration that binds people across states, languages, and beliefs through shared devotion and gratitude. As devotees returned home after offering Usha Arghya, smiles and serenity filled the air. The message of Chhath Puja remains clear. When we thank nature, we nurture life. When we respect light, we honor creation. This year's celebration in Noida's Sector 21 has not only illuminated the ghats but also the hearts of millions who believe in the eternal power of the rising sun. Reporting for Global News Network, this is your correspondent from Noida, Uttar Pradesh. You've been watching Chhath Puja 2025. Devotees offer Usha Arghya in Noida's Sector 21. Stay tuned for more updates and cultural coverage from across India.